let's burn that. Welcome back to Gladius. Recall last time we defeated the championship at Imperia. So today, let's see what happens after we defeat the championship. I don't know. Actually, I do know, but let's back out of the city here and see what happens.
Now that we've established ourselves in Imperia, it is time to make a decision. We need to compete in all three lands before we can qualify for the high tournaments in Kaltha. I think Nordagh would be the next logical step.
Yes, indeed.
We are more than ready to face those challenges. Let us go now.
It's up to Valens to make the decision.
We could go there right now, but actually I want to stop by the accessory shop real quick before we leave.
I think we should stay here and build up our strength a little more before we head north.
That makes sense. It is ridiculous that we need to bother fighting in any of the other lands besides Imperia.
We must follow the rules if we wish to make it to the high tournaments.
Yep, them's be rules. Oh wait, he's gone. He already left for Nordagh. Oh no, he's... Oh, guess it glitched. Okay, whatever. He's right there. That's something. Okay, so let's go talk to Elthag. Do you have any good stuff to sell? Like I said, I'm gonna keep that for something that I won't spoil yet. Oh, I didn't want to. Face palms. So anyway. Nordagh is a very interesting place, as you'll see. There's a lot of interesting fights, and we'll pick up quite a few interesting gladiators, let me tell you. We will pick up some interesting characters in Nordagh. In fact, I can guarantee that none of them will be, well, besides the ones that they require us to get, none of them will be human. I can say that much. We got Warrior's Medal and Impervious Heart. Impervious Heart plus 5 defense. I mean, yeah, is that worth $7,000? I don't think so. Valens, Blaze, GCN, they all get the same thing. Another correct affinity. Oh, we do have the air affinity necklace here. Check out the other things. Critical defense, move range up, power increase, assassin. What's the one he has now? Oh, right, Supreme Critical. Ooh. You know, I kind of want to keep Supreme Critical, because that is really good. What do we got for rings? We got Jeweled Ring, Affinity Charge, Defense, Move to Attack, Positive Reaction. You know, I think I'll make him a water type. And as soon as we can, we'll buy a water weapon for him. Because I just realized, yeah, we need more water in our school. We also need more air type, but I think we'll get more air types later. I think that's pretty much it. Unless you can get something. Supreme Counter. Oh! This is a good one, guys. This one right here. It's super expensive, but it's so good. Basically, whenever someone attacks me, I get a free counterattack. Regardless. And then combine that with their innate ability. They have an innate ability counterattack if the opponent misses. So you can get 2 counterattacks if somebody misses you. So I'm going to get this. Even though it's super expensive, I think it's worth it. And I didn't want to sell the Birch Armband. I'm going to keep that just in case I want to re-equip it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much good. And I think now we're ready to enter Imperia. Basically, or enter Nordagh. Basically, you could walk up there manually, or you can enter any town and leave the town. And then he'll prompt you with that message again. So, just going to go into Cerna and then leave it again. And he'll prompt me with the message. I think. Pretty sure. If I recall. It's been a while.
Come, we are wasting precious time. We must move on to the other lands.
Come.
Let's head north to Nordagh and add some barbarian bulk to our school. We're gonna need it to win the Caltha games.
Well, that is true. They are very helpful up there. Although Ludo doesn't like going up here at all. I'll tell you that much. Ludo hates other lands, as you heard. He does not enjoy.
I'll handle this.
Halt! State your business, Imperials.
My name is Usus, and I'm bringing this gladiator school to Nordagh to compete in the games.
Let me see your roster and certificate. So why do you come to Nordagh to compete?
Our motivations are our own.
You'd better give me a reason if you want to cross this gate.
To beat up on the locals, you oaf.
Ludo, let Master Usus handle this.
We don't need to be subjected to the scrutiny of these savages.
Why all the caution? I've traveled this route many times, needing nothing but my papers. I've never been questioned like this.
It's been like this since the robbery at Roanor.
What?
Someone desecrated the temple and stole the artifact from its sanctuary.
By the gods! Who could have done such a thing?
It's about a
These were
canopy
probably
angles.
Imperial mercenaries. Common thieves could not stand against so many guards.
Step aside. We don't need to listen to this fool. He just hassles Imperials for a living.
There's no need for that.
Indeed, we are friends of King Oran II. He would be very disappointed to hear about such behavior from his loyal subjects.
Your papers are in order. Give my regards to the king.
Is it true?
Playing the
Do
king
you
card.
really know the king?
Yes, but I have not seen him in many years. I doubt he would welcome me back with open arms after all this time. But these guards don't need to know that.
Fair enough. So now we're officially in Nordagh. But there's a lot of cutscene stuff before we can actually get going.
Imperials, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to treat a visiting school? We traveled here to get our talisman and take part in the games.
Forgive me. You're the first Imperials I've seen here since the robbery at Roanor.
Does anyone know who did it?
Nobody knows. It was such a horrible act desecrating that holy place. It must have been the Imperials.
Oh, it must have been.
Sounds more like the work of the Berserker tribes that run rampant in the north.
Oh,
Well, either way, an investigation might root out those responsible.
naturally.
What was stolen from the temple? The remains of the Dark God. The heart of the beast stored deep within the temple. Why was it kept there? It was done to protect the people of Nordagh and Imperia from the Dark God's evil.
And of the other lands that we haven't talked about yet.
And it worked for decades until now.
I am sure you did not come here to discuss local intrigue. Are you prepared to battle in Nordagh?
Sir, yes, sir.
We are ready to tame this savage land.
Then let me show you the tournament list.
All right. So basically, well, I don't know why it shows us this one. This is the one we have to come back on our. Yeah, we can't even enter that one. As you can see at the bottom, we are semi now with our silver ranking, which is pretty cool. Basically, our members are now capped at level 10, and we get a lot more slots in our school for that. Earn your talisman, Outlander! Yeah, should have. So 2v2 should be pretty easy. Makes us use balance. Oh, and there we got a light type. Same kind of bandit that we have in our school actually. And medium type barbarian. We've seen those. Who needs XP? Quirinius, my man. No? Cersei, I think, needs the most. Medium versus medium, light versus light. Sounds good. And Cersei gets a nice juicy back attack. This is the smallest arena in the game. It's not that interesting, I don't know. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's called the Pit for a reason, as you see. Different music, too. Oh, boy. Cersei, just stop. Just... Well, that's one half. So basically, getting talismans in other lands is pretty easy compared to getting the talisman in Imperia. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. The talisman in the third area is actually decently challenging, but talisman here is really easy. In fact, Nordagh is pretty easy in general because you start in Nordagh as the easy player, so they make the battles here kind of easy. But there's some challenging side quest action and different kinds of stuff going on here, so it's fun. Probably I don't know, it might be my favorite land. Third area is pretty fun too, though. So. Alright, so now that we got our talisman, we can see what badges we need. Kingdom Open badge. That's actually at the castle, where King Orin's armor. And then we got the Free People's badge, Contest of the Free Peoples. That's in Fluich, and Drius Open badge, which is in City of Drius. So as you can see, these battles are really easy. You have to beat 2 free leagues, or you have to beat three of the free leagues. So it's like, oh, that's not too hard. Like, for example, you know, the ones in Imperia were all kind of challenging leagues, but the ones over here aren't that challenging at all. They're just open battles, so that's like one reason that's a lot easier. So you don't really have to worry about doing too many weird requirements or anything, which is nice. Alright, now we're allowed to enter everything. The Circle of Elites. Okay. I'm not going to do the Circle of Elites on my first pass in Nordagh. I think I'll make, there'll be a special section of our Let's Play where I'll do the Circle of Elites. It's kind of like a mini grand tournament. Basically, there's a Circle of Elites qualifier here. Has a variety of different battles. Ooh, Galbert. Squish. Okay, so Galverg's the guy that murdered Ludo's dad, and apparently he was here. So basically, it's just a bunch of, there's different types of battles here. King of the Hill is something we'll get into later, but, and then there's, after you beat this qualifier, in every city in the kingdom, there's, except the castle, there is a Tier 1 and Tier 2, Circle of Elites. And after you beat the Tier 1 and Tier 2, you qualify for the championship, which is in the castle. So that is one way to beat the Nordagh area. It's easy, gives you lots of league cups, but basically we can't really do much here right now because we need, what do we need? Kingdom Open badge. Yeah, the Kingdom Open badge is kind of required for a lot of things in here, apparently. I don't remember that being a thing. But, well, yeah, we'll come back here. We'll do some battle. We could do mixed pairs right now. I don't think we can, though. I don't think we have a female on our team, so. Oops. And, we could shop here, but, the castle has the best equipment in the region by far, so I'm just going to shop there if I can. So let's exit and see what Usus has to say.
Travel here does indeed appear to be dangerous. Look ahead.
That is local trouble. I don't think we should get involved.
That doesn't look like a fair fight. I can't stand by and watch this.
Do not waste your time, Valens. He's going to get us all in trouble.
He is just following his heart, like his father used to.
Well, we better go help him.
Indeed. And then they gotta do 2 loading screens for this. It's like, okay. So apparently somebody's being attacked and we're gonna go help. Because we're nice people. You know, that's fair. And this is gonna be our first actual field battle, so. Main characters, if Valens dies, it's game over. But your secondary characters, like Ludo, will not... If they die in battle, they'll regenerate somehow. I don't know how it really makes sense with the game, but they'll regenerate and you'll keep them around, so it's not a big deal.
We offer our assistance.
I have no need of your help. Leave us now.
Come on, Ludo, advance on these foul creatures.
They don't even want our help. Why should we bother?
A proud warrior never asks for aid, but everyone can use a hand from time to time.
You are definitely your father's son.
Alright, so Ursula here. Okay, basically what we're fighting.
Here I come.
I'll go over it in a sec, as soon as it's our turn. Okay, so these are the worst classes of fighters in the game. Galder. They're witches. Yeah. Okay, so their attack, they don't do damage, right? And what they're supposed to do is buff and debuff the enemies. Or buff your allies, debuff your enemies, but they don't do it very well. And you'll especially see in this battle, they're not even gonna like. And yeah, usually when you fight Galder, they're alone. The one-time Galders are actually good. I'd have to concede is when they're with Berserkers, because they have a move that can make them Berserk from turn 1. So that's really good. Like that, increased movement. Weehaw! Look at this, 5 damage. Yeehaw! You know, not a big deal. I won't talk about Ursula and Erlen right now, but I will say that if you play the Ursula campaign, of course, you'd play as Ursula, and Erlen would be your main sidekick, kind of like Ludo is our main sidekick. So suffice that to say, and we can just do combo attack 2, do a lot of damage. Dumb witch. Not good. Not a good class.
Survive this.
Huh. Well, apparently Ursula has that ability as well. Interesting. Oh, I'll finish this one off. Why not? Doesn't really matter. Ugh. Take a hammer to the face, take a hammer to the face, take a hammer to the face. Boom, boom. And Erlen's going to take a nice strike. You could do some other kind of moves, Erlen. I mean, you don't have to do strike. Notice that, oh, okay, they both just did Cry of Rage, which makes Berserkers go enraged, and it doesn't do anything. Okay, so basically, Barbarians, they take two-handed weapons, like the Dolior, that our Minotaur can hold in one hand. So, but they do get a lot of damage because they're a medium type that's holding a very heavy weapon, so. Barbarians are pretty good. Do a lot of damage, although their defenses are pretty weak. You know, not a big deal. And, I don't know, Ursula's kind of similar to Valen's. Her move pool's not that good, in my opinion. But, she's got Empower Self, which is really good. There you go, Erlen. Erlen, look at you. Kick some butt. Valen's and Ursula are pretty similar, naturally, because they kind of want to give you the same kind of character. So, you know, all's fair in love and war. And naturally, when you're fighting outside like this, there's no crowd meter. If you couldn't figure that out, but it'd be kind of weird if they had a crowd meter. So yeah, nice takedown of the witches. Looks pretty nice out here. Get a little bit of experience, you know. Good stuff, good stuff. Pretty good experience for doing battles in the wild.
Easy, barbarian. If we meant to harm you, you'd be dead already.
Do not threaten me, Imperial.
Are you too harmed?
What is it to you?
My name is Valens, and I only wish to know if the lady has been injured.
Oh.
I am unharmed, Valens. I thank you for your bravery. I am Ursula.
Sister, we must be going.
Got those
Aren't you going to save our
hungry
saviors?
eyes.
Saviors? Hardly. I could have handled the witches.
Coulda, definitely.
Then you are as dumb as an ogre, which is probably typical of you Northerners.
I won't listen to such nonsense. These men are not here to help us. They're more likely to rob us.
There is nothing in this entire land that we would bother taking. It's beneath us.
It's the war of the nationalists
Listen,
here.
brother. They risk their lives in battle. The least we can do is offer them shelter for the evening. They look ill-prepared for a Nordagh night.
I don't think that Father would want...
I think he would appreciate that they arrived when they did. Please, Valens, follow me to my father's castle. It's just over the hill.
Whoa, you're the
Appreciate
princess?
your kindness, Ursula.
Dang, girl. Yeah, so basically, Erlin's kind of like Ludo in the fact that he's got national pride up the wazoo, which is kind of funny. Ha 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 ha. Dot dot dot. Basically, those cutscenes are to tell you kind of what direction to go to get to certain places, which is fine. It's all cool.
Welcome back, son. There is an urgent situation in Roanor, and I need you to lead a group of guards to fortify the Belfort Gate. Are you up to it? Then please see the man-at-arms immediately. He is gathering the men as we speak.
Hello, Father.
So, who's this you've brought back with you?
New friends. They saved us from some Galder we came across on the Treehook Path. I offered them shelter in return for their help.
They are Imperials, I see.
But not unfriendly ones, Your Highness.
By the gods! Usus, my old friend. It's been years. Why are you, of all people, harassing my children?
It was fate, sire. We were traveling to a tournament, and we came across Ursula and her brother in need.
I thank you for your help, young man. You are welcome to stay the night. Ursula, my dear, it appears that you are no longer safe traveling.
It was just a few witches.
No, I fear they have something more sinister in mind. Do me a favor and stay home for a while.
Father, please. Do you really expect me to sit
Father,
around here until you
please.
deem it safe?
You must understand that there is tension across this land. I cannot spare the men to keep you safe.
Your Highness, we could assist in this matter. I have
Look at
plenty
Ludo.
of strong men in
He's
my
pissed
school
about
who can
it.
escort
No.
her wherever
No.
she's going.
No.
I'm going anywhere but here.
Then by all means join us, Ursula. You'll be safe in our midst, if this pleases the king.
Her safety is my main concern, something she never thinks about. Usus, my trusted friend, if you escort my daughter, I would consider it a personal favor.
It would be our pleasure.
Then it is settled. Take advantage of my hospitality tonight, and good luck on your travels.
Usus, this is a complete waste of time.
It appears that Valens does not agree with you. Maybe you should take this up with him.
Maybe he is right there, and you could just say something. They're not very good at, whatever. And this is like the one city that doesn't have voice acting, which is weird. Ha! See, I wish they would have voice acted that. That would have been hilarious. Fine. You're the one who promised, not me. Fine. Wasn't that nice, Usus? So you see the championship is here as well. Requires the 3 badges. And getting all the other tournaments done. And tournament here, of course. Horns Keep tournament. Can't do it! No! 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 Alright, enough of this. Boo-hoolery. And, okay, we got Gungears and Berserkers here, so I guess I can talk about them. Gungears are like Peltists. Their skills cost more skill points. But Gungears also have the ability to transform into beasts. Which really helps their melee game. And whenever they transform, they get extra health, which is kind of cool. So, Gungears are alright. I like Peltis better. If I want a beast, I'll get a beast. You know. I'd rather have a Peltis and a beast than a Gungear. Berserkers. We did see them before. I didn't really talk about them. Berserkers, very powerful light types. When they go Berserk, they become heavy types. And are very tough to kill. They get a lot of health and damage and stuff. Main problem with playing as Berserkers, though, is that when they go Berserk, you can't control them. They just go and do whatever. So I tried a Berserker once, and I'm like, okay, this should be fun, going Berserk. And then I couldn't control it anymore, and it's like, oh, that's not really fun. Because I'd like to be able to control my guys. So, if you like controlling your actions, do not choose a Berserker, because he will go off and do his own thing when he's a Berserk, so, yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's do some shopping. Weapons first. We don't actually have that much money. So, let's see what we got available. We got a Sika, which drops our damage. Yeah, it's a sword. They don't really have anything that's that good here right now. We'll probably have to level up a little more, because sometimes you don't get good equipment until you level up a little bit. So we can get a claw hammer. Oh, that's really expensive. How about we just get a Gladius for Ursula here? There we go. Hey, look, Gladius! Ha 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 ha. Nothing really there. Blaze can get a horn hammer though. It's a little bit better. Although it looks like it's stupider. I don't think it's really worth the money, though. G-Hand can get definitely a better weapon, though. Heavy Spear. A lot better. 22 extra damage. 2 extra accuracy. It's a level 9 weapon. I think he has a level 3 weapon right now, so... Definitely going to get the Heavy Spear. Keep our spear attack action. I would get the Xiphos, though. Well, I don't know. If I didn't care about affinity, I'd get Warhammer, but I like affinity and spear attack, so I'll get the heavy spear. Plus, it looks pretty cool, to be honest. Langston, Hercules Club, interesting, and the Biothane, which is, oh my gosh, it's devastating. But it's not water, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna get it. Quirinius can get a lot of stuff. Fushina. Let's see what this is. Level 9 Javelin. Good extra damage. Lose a 1 affinity. That's not too bad. So I'll get that. Basically a trident. So now we're Aquaman. Aquaman Quirinius. It's nice. Cersei. Oh, there's lots of equipment for these guys. Unfortunately, the best stuff is for... Well, Cyprian can get one of these, huh? Oh, Shank. Oh, right. If I strike someone in the back, it'll kill them in 1 hit. But, it's a really weak weapon. I'd rather have something with more power. There's no difference between these two. Which one looks cooler? That one looks pretty cool. This one definitely looks cooler. They're the same exact price. I don't understand why there's... And then we can get a sickle, I guess, for our man Cersei. Now, light types can get spears as well, and these don't count as spears, I don't think. Light sword, yeah. Oh, actually, these are kind of the same, but these have... Yeah, okay. So we'll get this and get our water affinity all the way up to 18. Not bad. I think that's pretty much it for that. How about our shield action? We do have some good shields here. Steel Guard shield and Hoplite. We'll get Hoplite for Ludo and Ursula. And then I think we'll get the Steel Guard shield for these two guys. Look at that. 5 defense. That's not bad for a shield. Plus it looks pretty matches with his armor pretty well, so. Looks cool. And Jihan can get some good stuff. The Gladius is probably my favorite shield in this region. Retaliation. Basically, whenever somebody hits the shield in blocking, when I block someone with a shield, they take retaliation damage immediately. Just, it'll say HP down over their head, and they lose a little bit of health, which is really powerful. Plus, more defensive affinity and stuff. It looks cool, too. Not gonna lie. And get some better shield action here for our light types as well. Very cool. I don't know if I've ever had Cersei be a water affinity. It's kind of weird, but not gonna hate. And yeah. Alright, so let's do some helmets, because there's definitely going to be some helmets we can get. Lots of different helmets. Bronze Italics are the best, though. So, get for our first Italic helmets. These are actually modeled after real Roman helmets. Of course, the Romans didn't use, like, pure cast bronze to make helmets like this, but not in the Italic era. The coolest, though, was, which one is it? This kind of helmet was very early Roman helmet, actually, so it's kind of interesting that they did that. Crested Italic is level 10, but these give level 10 and affinity, so they're more worth it. We have enough money to outfit everybody with helmets, I think. I actually kind of want her to be air type, so we'll do that. I don't think she doesn't start with affinity attack, so we can make her whatever type we want. And then Valens will be getting the air. Blaze will be getting the ground one. Blaze is looking pretty legit. And Jihan will be getting the fighter one. So Jihan's got really high level equipment. He's probably done getting equipment for this region, honestly. Unless we get enough money for some body armor, but that's probably not going to happen. Langston, ooh, he's got some new stuff. Alright. Bladed fin. Yeah, let's just get the crested beast helm. That looks pretty cool. Look at that thing. Yeah, Langston Hughes. And we can get some more. We can get bronze italics here. I think that's the best for him. Yeah. So we'll be wearing military helmets as well. Very nice. And we have, ooh, we're running out of money here. Hopefully we can get these. We'll get next. Who needs it more? Cersei needs it more. Yeah, now I don't have enough money for that, okay. Oh well. Well, Cyprian, we can come get you a helmet pretty quick. But we almost got everybody fully upgraded, so that's pretty cool. Weapons, not quite. Not really at all. If I recall, there are better weapons for medium types later as well. But we did get good weapons for other people. Hopefully Langston can get a good weapon. But I think that's going to probably call it for this episode of Gladius. So join us next time as we take on the Kingdom Open League here in Oran, and then probably head back to Ronar and take on the Pit. So thanks for watching. Brood and all signing out. Have a good day.